Welcome to another Rowdy Thursday, and that, ladies and gentlemen, can mean one thing and one thing only. It is a brand new episode of A Worthy Addiction.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a show like no other, hosted by none other than me and my Rowdy brother, so I will not waste any time introducing him. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man who makes all the ladies say, "Ay caramba!" and all the scalpers say, "Oh no, I bought two, one for me and one for my buddy." Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Worthy Dynamite Collector. Woo!
Thank you. Beautiful introduction. And this lovely man over here, not wearing the dude love glasses anymore, but he is the man that all the women say, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Toy Addict 17.
Yes. Thank you for that beautiful intro. And if you're watching live or you're watching in a replay, we thank you for joining us tonight. We're happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Unworthy, happy Thursday. I love Thursdays. I love getting together with you on Thursdays. This is like the best time of the week for us. And so dude, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm doing very good. It's been a heck of a week, real hot weather. Finally got the AC in the house. But it's been a good week. And it's Thursday. How could I be having a bad time on Thursday?
Exactly.
How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really well. I'm doing really well. The weather has been it's been great. It's been really hot. I mean, we had a little bit of rain today, and then then the sun came out, and it got really sticky and nasty when I was leaving work today, but it was good. Overall, great day. And I hope everyone that's watching, I hope you've had a wonderful day today. And if you didn't, we're sorry, and I hope we can make up for it. And if we don't, we're sorry too.
If you had a bad day, buckle in. It might get worse.
Yeah, it can. It could always get worse before it gets better.
It can always get worse. Speaking of getting worse, have you ever been in a situation, Danny, where somebody challenges you to something, and then you're like, okay, I accept that challenge, but then as soon as you've accepted, the person that challenged you starts backpedaling and kind of wants to get out of the challenge themselves.
They don't know what they got themselves into in that point. Yeah.
They underestimated how much they could fuck around without finding out, one of those situations.
Yeah. A lot of bark, no bite, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've had those situations. So elaborate. What are we talking about here?
Well, so I got challenged today. I got called out and challenged by somebody today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, by none other than friend of the show. Well, I thought friend.
Okay.
I thought it was our friend, but good friend of the show, Mr. Cobra Dad, calls me out today and challenges me. He took the gauntlet and he threw down the gauntlet and challenged. And then as soon as I accepted his challenge, it's all you hear Cobra Dad. I actually don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, okay. So wow.
He challenged me to playing some Pokemon cards on the TCG Live.
Okay.
And I told him I got a thing. I've already sent everybody the link. Anybody that wants to play me can play me. And then as soon as I tell him that, and I say, I'll agree to whatever terms you want, you make whatever terms you want. I'll even let you pick the deck that I beat the brakes off of you with. And then it's I don't even know how to build a deck. I'm gonna have to study.
I don't know what's the best thing in the world to hear. Like the fact that you're telling me the story, or the fact that you're saying I fucking love it. Well, Cobra Dad, listen, you better you better bring your A game, because you can't just make challenges like that and not back yourself up.
You can't back out of a challenge either.
Hell no, you can't do it.
Nothing but love, but sometimes you gotta hurt the people you love, and I love people. I'm gonna have to hurt you on this one.
There you go. Hurt you with love. That's where we're gonna hurt you. We're gonna hurt you with love.
I'm gonna love you so hard it's gonna hurt. Hey,
no Diddy.
All Diddy. I'm gonna love you till it hurts. All Diddy.
All Diddy. Oh shit. Oh man. But the chat's here. Oh, we gotta again shit. I'm like almost lost myself. So we have a special guest on tonight. We're still waiting on our guest to show up. Currently we have Jason. He's a partner manager at Sperotoys. Sperotoys are the ones who are making the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figures, which are awesome figures. They're at their fourth wave. They already released their first wave. You can pre-order the wave 2 to 3 on their website, but we're just waiting on them. They're actually right now. They're doing a show. Well, they're at a show at Comic Palooza, so it might take a little bit for them to come on. So as soon as he's in, we'll bring him in, get to know him, have a chat with him for that. But other than that, we'll be here, hopefully entertaining you guys. Hopefully you won't get bored of us today. But the chat's here, and I want to say hi to the chat. And who else? The audacity of this man.
The nerve.
First one to comment is Mr. Cobra Dad himself, saying it's Thursday time, the weekly addiction. You know what it is. Bah! Cobra Dad is in the house.
What's
and he
up,
says,
Cobra Dad?
hit that like button or bounce. Hey, we appreciate your love, dude, regardless of how much shit you talk. We love you anyways. We got our homie Vico Sands that says, what up, guys, fellas, chat, people in the house. And I feel let's go. We got Mr. Sexy Man himself, Mr. Jedi Jack of all trades. Dude, there's nothing. Let me tell you, I want to pause here. There is nothing. This man just always seems to like amaze me with the things he could do. Like he was showing some CrossFit videos or pictures he was doing. No, it was a video. And man, this guy right here, he's the real daredevil. He is the guy. He is the man with no fear. He is the real.
He's like a real daredevil, but he's got the unfair advantage of also being able to see.
Right. That is true. Jedi Jack in the house. We got one of the hosts of the Skeleton School, Mr. Deadman One. What's going on, Deadman? How are you doing, buddy? We got our infamous, our lovely our PR department, Nudie Magic, you see Dave. What's going on? The real Bill in the house. What's going on? He says, Worthy looks like he's about to explore your manhole.
Yeah.
We got our homie Raven's Eye Studios 21. What's up, dude? And here's Cobra Dad. He's acknowledging that you called him out. Yeah. We got our homie Diggs Figs in the house. He says, hey, watch your mouth. That's your Hoodmania champ you're talking about. Yeah. It's nothing to be proud of, but whatever.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is, he needs to realize this isn't going to be some scripted match between folks.
Yeah.
This is going to be adulterated.
Yeah. You know what I'd said, and Cobra Dad, I'm going to tell you this. We're like picking on Cobra Dad tonight.
Yeah, we love that.
Cobra Dad, how ironic, right? Cobra Dad has the Ryan Garcia syndrome. You beat a champ, you beat a world champ, and you think you could beat Mike Tyson. You think just beat the world now. So I'll give you that. Tripping with Toys, what's going on? Yo, posers. Yeah, sir. We got KJ Smith. What's up, dude? What's up? One of the hosts of Highly Posable. Go check them out. They're awesome. We got Mr. No Chewing, one of the TPC top 10 hosts, one of the toy daddies. Welcome. And then shouting out people here. And then he says, Jedi Jack fought the Shredder once. And so, yeah, right. Absolutely. I believe that. So, again, thank you for everybody who's watching and hanging out with us. Again, our guest is running a bit late. So, whenever he joins us, we'll bring him in. But for the meantime, we're going to be hanging out with the Rowdy Boyz tonight. So, Unworthy, despite everybody having a bad time, I could tell you one person who's had an amazing week.
Yeah.
And that's none other than the toy community tribal chief, Mr. Chubsy Wubsy. He has had an amazing week. He celebrated his 50th birthday on Sunday. So happy belated birthday to Chubsy. But also on Monday, May is small businesses appreciation. I don't like to call him a small business because to me, he's international. So, but May is small businesses appreciation. So our Theo, our tribal chief, and Mrs. Wubsy, they got appreciated, and he received a proclamation award by the mayor of New Jersey, and just showing his they're showing their gratitude and appreciation for what he's doing and all the great things he has done. So, we wanted to acknowledge him today because, again, we love to celebrate people and celebrate the awesome things that they do. So, congratulations on behalf of your nephews, on behalf of the Rowdy Boyz, and on behalf of all the toy community, Mrs. Websy and Mr. Websy, we congratulate you. We are proud of you, and
Acknowledge you.
we acknowledge you. Yes, we acknowledge them. So definitely, we're very, very, very excited for them. So, other than that, I thought it was very fitting to have a discussion question for that has to relate with animals, seeing as we're going to be talking about animals, right?
Yeah.
So I thought the question, this is for all the chat too. If you're gonna chime in, you absolutely can. So, question for tonight is: what is your favorite film involving an animal or animals? So there have been a lot of movies involving animals.
Oh man,
Whether the
give me
animal,
a little more heads up. I would have liked some time to think of that.
I like to catch
Lot
you off
of
guard. I like to catch you off guard. So yeah. So so that goes for the chat too. So think of a movie or films. It can be more than one that involves animals or it has like animals in it that's been good that you enjoy. I'll start with one. Jaws. Jaws is a fucking awesome movie. I love Jaws. I love the first Jaws, and I know Bill will agree with me because he's a big Jaws fan. Jaws is a great movie. It doesn't hold well with the animatronics and all that now, but it still has that awesome horror element where you don't see the shark until like towards the end, and even that scene where the little boy is swimming and like you see the shark and he's like ripping him to shreds, and it's like like Jaws is like one of those like all-time classics. I still feel like I would love to see a Jaws reboot. A lot of people disagree with me, but again, Jaws is one of those movies involved, and that's the thing. I wouldn't call it a horror movie because I mean you can't call it a horror, but I wouldn't call it a horror movie because it's
I
like
think I consider that more of a suspense movie.
I consider that like real, like to me, it's like it's real life stuff. Like, what do you expect the fucking shark to do? The shark, if the shark was real, he wasn't acting. That's his real life. You,
You
you
fucked
just,
around in his backyard. What do you expect?
he was like, wait, this is a fucking movie? Oh, wait, we weren't really supposed to eat that person? Oh, no, it's real life. And like, it's not, and like, honestly, like, this is like a debatable question. Is Bruce, that's right, the name they gave him, Bruce. Is Bruce a bad guy in Jaws? Is he a
I
bad
don't.
guy?
I
I
don't
don't think
think
he's a
he's
bad
the. I don't think he's the villain of this story.
I
Honestly,
don't think he's a villain at all.
these human beings decided to fuck around in his pool, and they were
Yeah.
like, "All right, well, lunch, lunch and
Yeah.
dinner, and looks like there's
Yeah.
enough of you on there. I can have a little snack later."
Right. I never thought that Bruce the Shark was a villain. I thought he was just in his own he was in this personal space, and us humans as usual, we like to fuck around and invade their space and be all up in their business. So what do you expect Bruce to do in that
Yeah,
situation?
that's you got to look at it like this. Say I'm just in my house, minding my own
Mm,
damn business. You know,
exactly.
uh, training on Pokemon cards to take on Cobra Dad, or
Hmm.
making, doing the no pants dance with my wife, whatever I'm doing,
Oh,
and then somebody
nice.
breaks into my house and they start fucking around in my house. Like, am I the bad
Hmm.
guy for putting the hands on them? Am I the bad guy? No.
No, you're
So
absolutely not.
that shark's not the bad guy. Leave that damn bad guy. Leave that damn shark alone.
Yeah, I agree. Um, we have we have a couple of answers here, but before I get to the answers, I'm worthy. A movie with animals that you really, really enjoy that involves animals.
Oh man, I want to say Air Bud just to be a smart ass.
That's
But then I don't know if I've actually ever seen them. So it
Airbud.
would. I don't think that would be a good one. But actually, what does come to mind is Cujo. Cujo comes. That was the fucking
Cujo.
good ass movie. That dog definitely was the bad guy. There's no disputing
There is a dispute there. There is a dispute there. But go ahead. I agree.
that. Why?
But
Why do you say? Why do you? How do you?
all right, if you guys remember, if you haven't been sleeping under a rock, all right, I can't remember the actress's name, but I know she played the mom in E.T. She was the mom in E.T. And in this movie, she's having an affair. The dad is a good, he's a, they're having, she's very distant from him. So she's having an affair with this man. This man's going to work. He's with his family. It doesn't show him to be a bad husband. He's with his family. He's taking care of them. He goes away on a business trip. I think he suspects that there's something going on, but she's having an affair with another guy. And this dog is part of this junkyard. And, the poor dog, the owner is a piece of shit. So if the owner doesn't really take care of him, so what happens? He gets bit by a rabid, I can't remember if it was like a raccoon or a fucking rabbit or something. He gets bit, and that's how he becomes all rabid and shit. So my theory in that movie is the same thing like Jaws. I think that was karma. You know what I'm saying? That when Cujo killed his owner, it was because of negligence and the way he just neglected him as a dog. But also, too, karma kind of just trickled down to that family because you're being a disloyal piece of shit. You're cheating on your husband, and karma came to literally bite you in the ass. I don't agree that the kid should have been involved. I
was going to say, what about the kid?
No, I don't agree. I think the kid is innocent, but unfortunately, the kid is caught in this crossfire where here's something innocent that's bystander. Yeah, it's like Final Destination. It's like
they call that to happen. Collateral damage in wartime.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like, again, I don't think Cujo is a bad guy. I think Cujo was just sick. He was crying for help. He knew that his owner wouldn't take care of him, so he took out the owner, and that he kind of sensed like, hey, this pussy's been traveling. I gotta go after this. So they went after her. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and also too, why the fuck were you at that place anyways? Why were you with that? Like, I can't remember why she went there. Oh, I think the car like got like fucked up, or they ran out of gas or something happened.
Yeah, battery died or something.
Battery died, right? How? But that's what I'm saying. Final Destination. How ironic. The battery dies. It's hot as hell. So if the battery died, and it's hot as hell. So, and the kid is sick or something, and and then you got a rabid dog. Those are all signs that
the dog was rabid. He was on his way to being rabid, and he stuck his, he sniffed her out, and then he's like, "Wait a minute, I've smelled your husband's crotch before, and that's not what I'm smelling down there. What is this all about, girl?"
Yeah, right.
I know your husband. He's a good guy. He tosses treats over. If he was here, I wouldn't eat him. But you're going down, bitch.
I agree. So that was my answer. I don't think Cujo's just like Bruce. I don't think Cujo was a bad dog. I just think Cujo was really sick, and had he been taken care of the way he should have, he probably would have been like Beethoven. He probably would have been fine. He probably would have been a happy dog, or like Air Bud. He probably would have been playing basketball. Like, why Cujo couldn't play basketball?
Yeah, what's the one with the Saint Bernard with Tom Hanks? That Hutch?
Beethoven?
No, with Tom Hanks, there were.
I'm trying to think of that movie.
He like adopts the dog or whatever.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Chat, help me out.
I can't remember what the fuck it was. That dog, I think it looked like the exact same dog. I remember watching that movie, thinking like, "Oh, this man's Tom Hanks can get eaten too."
Yeah. Okay, so we got
Turner and Hutch. There it goes. Thank you.
We got a couple of animal movies that the chat's talking about. So Cobra Dad says Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Okay. We got Dead Man 1 who says Alien. Okay. Raven's Eye says Lake Placid.
That was
Lake Placid. You watch that is a good movie. Dead Man 1 says Predator. Okay. Tori says The Zookeeper. Is that with the guy? What's his guy's name from King of Queens? What's that guy? Comedian's name. Yeah. Anaconda. Anaconda was such a I remember when I first Yeah, I remember when I watched Anaconda, like J-Lo was like I was like talking to, matter of fact, I was talking to Jay Shot earlier. He had put something where he was like, ask me anything. And I asked him, I was like, would you choose Jennifer Lopez or Rosie Perez? And he said, well, I want to hang with Ben Affleck. That's what he said. But like Rosie Perez was really hot back then. Like White Man Can't Jump. She was great. Even now, I think she's hot now. Dead Man says It. Okay. Diggs says Free Willy. Damn, I haven't heard that movie. I haven't heard that name in a while. Free Willy. Remember this? There was this big thing about Free Willy where like he was like really like they really had them there. Like that's what I'm saying. He's not a bad guy. Like he just wanted to go home to his family.
He just wanted to be.
We had
Have you ever seen fucking the Blackfish documentary about the killer whales and like how they in captivity sometimes they just decide to get fishy and like drown their trainer.
No.
There was
No.
this there was this it was like I don't think it was SeaWorld exactly, but there was one where the bitch was in the pool training the she's training the whale to do these
Okay.
tricks. Like there's this trick
Okay.
where like she'd go underwater and the whale like she'd like stand on its nose and then the whale would swim up and
Okay.
catapult her into the air and then they'd both dive down.
Mm-hmm.
And like this whale like bit down on her foot, but like not like
Okay.
enough to break her skin or like break any bones or anything. Just enough to where she couldn't get it free. And then it
Mm.
like just lowered itself, so she was only like inches of
Mm-hmm.
like the air was only inches from her nose. It like held her
Mm.
there until she drowned.
Wow. See?
Killer whales. They're smart and they're assholes.
Dead Man One says Shark fucking NATO. Okay. And then our PR department says Jaws, Finding Nemo, Milo and Otis, Howard, Homer Bound. I love that movie. The Lion King. Yes. Classic. We're talking Shark Week again. Yeah, we're talking Shark Week again. Yeah. Raven says Food of the Gods. Okay. It's Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine bear, yeah.
Creep Show. It says Jaws is an action adventure. Okay. Action adventure, but it's also like one of those like, it's a sad story. Bruce didn't deserve that treatment the way he got it in that movie.
His
Like,
head
look,
blowed up with a fucking
yeah, like you're
bullet.
in his territory. You're in his hood. How dare you tell
Yeah.
him he can't? How dare you try to take food out of his mouth? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you? It says good one rate. Oh, okay. He's shouting him out. He says Shaw is the bad guy. Oh, okay. Shaw
Yeah,
is the
in
bad
of
guy. Yeah.
Jaws, yeah.
Oh yeah, we know Shaw. The Grizzly Man. Okay. Hey, Skelly, what's going on? Welcome.
What's up, baby?
It said them 1954. Okay. Where the furries at? Oh, yeah. Well, that's for the
That's
for
for the
the
page.
yeah, Patreon. You can see the furries there. And then Eight-Legged Freaks. Ooh, that was a good movie. Eight-Legged Freaks was like, yeah. You're not
No,
a spiders
sir.
guy?
Oh, no,
You're
no.
not a you're not a spiders
No,
guy?
no, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't even care. Even tiny little fuckers like that. I'll treat
Yeah.
'em like a bitch, I guarantee you.
Black Stallion, okay. It says it's okay, it's just shouting them out. Is it arachnophobia? Okay. He says unworthy, gotta catch them all. Jedi Jack says Cujo. Yeah, another sad story about a dog who was neglected, who was doing basically doing God's work. The lady was being
God's work.
she was being
Oh my
really
god.
shitty. This man was probably working 16 to 20 some plus hours, and you were creeping on him. And that dog, it's like that dog was like meant to remind you that you should never step out on your husband, especially when he's working that many hours. That's not right. Zootopia,
I love
Piranha,
that movie, actually. I love
Cujo. Yeah, Zootopia is really good. I'm talking to Shy J Shy, right? Oh, okay. Okay, Congo. Oh, Congo. I haven't heard of Congo in a while. Damn, there's a lot of them here. Sharktopus. Okay, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Sharktopus.
It's like a sci-fi original.
Wait. I gotta hear about this one. Sharktopus. That sounds crazy. So, what is it like a shark mixed with an octopus, or is like sharks versus octopus?
No, it's exactly how it sounds. It's like the front of a big shark, and instead of a tail, it's got a whole bunch of tentacles.
The fuck is that? Wow. What is it? D Wallace. Okay. I will stop at the chat. Be flat. Hey, you can say whatever. Keep going, man. We love entertaining.
Bring them.
Gremlins. Yes. Congo is the best movie on HBO in the 90s. Yeah, Congo was really good.
Do you remember that scene where the dude's like, he's like creeping through the woods in Congo, and then he feels like something lands in front of him. He's like, "What the hell is that?" And he picks it up, and it's somebody's eyeball because the fucking gorilla yanked his eyeball out.
Yeah. Our PR department says Rosie Perez, and then Chain Brothers. What's going on? They say Ants. Ants was a great animated movie. Ants was a really, really great animated movie. I loved. What was the Flip? That was his name. The little ant's name.
No,
Flip.
that's Bugs Life.
You're right. It was what the fuck was his name? Oh, fucking Sylvester Stallone was in this movie. I think J-Lo was in this movie too.
I
Like
don't
she
remember.
like voiced J-Lo voiced one of the
Honestly, I
ants.
don't think I've seen Ants. I don't think I've seen that one. Bug's Life was
No,
good.
I'm talking about Bug's Life. That's Flip. He says the lady working at the time went, yeah, yeah, yes, she was. That man says my wife says Toy Addict sounds like Smith from the New Girl. Okay, I hope that's good.
I have no idea, but I hope that's an insult.
What about Big Trouble, Little Try? There's a big monkey. Oh, okay, yeah. Planet of the fucking yeah, Planet of the Apes
Right,
is
yeah.
great, man. Frogs. There's a movie called Frogs. Okay, and dude says General. Okay, yeah, the Amy. Oh yeah, Amy Good Gorilla. Yep, yep, yep. Meet the Feebles. Yeah, that's not an animal. Well, maybe it is. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, thank you for your answers. So yeah, there's a lot of like. I'm glad you guys participated in that because
Yeah.
there are a lot of great movies that involve animals. Like, I mean, I think I always said Lion King was like my number one. Even the live action, I've always loved Lion King. I'm not too fond of this new Mufasa movie that's coming out because they're like fucking up like the whole like origin story. Like now they're like I mentioned this before. Now they're like making it seem like Mufasa just took the throne from Scar. Like
Yeah.
I hated Scar so much, and now I have to love Scar because Mufasa was just he was just an outcast.
Yeah.
Just came in, yeah,
An invader.
an invader. He shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, like what was he even doing? Stay in your own circle.
Yes. So again, for everybody that's watching, we're still waiting on our we're still waiting on our guests to show up. They are Spiro is at Comic Palooza, and they're in Central Time on where they taught me this today. They're on Central Time. So
Yeah, so
if I
when
run a
he told them 9 o'clock. He didn't specify that
yeah,
was
so we're just waiting. But again, we're here to hopefully entertain you guys. But Unworthy, I don't know if you've been checking trending topics, but they dropped a new trailer, well, a second trailer for Beetlejuice. They dropped
Mhm.
the second trailer for Beetlejuice, and I'm digging it. I like the fact that they're not using any. I mean, there's like little to no CG in it, but like even like the worm, the sandworm, it kind of looked like a claymation in a way. Like it's a Tim Burton making the movie, but it kind of looked like the claymation stuff, like
Mhm.
from like Nightmare Before Christmas. It kind of looked a little bit like that. I might be wrong,
Well,
but
like
like
the
there is
original one was like claymation for the same.
yeah, it was. So, and like, there's the scene where in the trailer, for anybody that hasn't seen the trailer, go check the trailer out. It's pretty dope. Love seeing Michael Keaton back as Beetlejuice. So they have there's a scene where like he like want to see something and like he just does his face and like usually that's obviously CG, but like a lot of like the makeup and stuff is all like practical stuff. Like, and Danny DeVito's in this movie. William Dafoe's in this
Really?
movie. Yeah, William Dafoe's in this movie, and it looks really, really good. I'm pretty excited for it. I just hope it's not one of those like when they make Dumb and Dumber, the second Dumb and Dumber with Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey, where it wasn't as funny as the original. It's like you
Yeah.
should have just kept that original one, and you don't really need a sequel to it. Like, right?
That
That's
and
just
they didn't name that movie correctly. They should have riffed on the Fast and
yeah.
Furious and called that Too Dumb, Too Dumber. That's what they should have.
I agree. I think it should have been Too Dumb or Too Dumber, but like, yeah, this it looks pretty good. Like, were you a fan of the Beetlejuice movie?
Oh yeah, yeah, love
What did you like the most about the Beetlejuice movie, and why was it that receptionist?
it.
It was hot.
um, I my favorite was the musical scene there at the end, or like where they're all doing the daylight come and me one go
Oh yeah,
home.
the dinner
Like,
scene that was fucking
yeah, yeah,
dope. Yeah, the dinner
that
scene
was
was
one of
fucking
my favorite
awesome.
parts.
Yeah, the dinner scene was fucking
The
awesome. Like
shrimp hands. I didn't eat shrimp for like a year, years after that.
there
Where it
was a
comes up out of the fish.
yeah. I love the Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin chemistry. Like I think them playing like I see them as like I really like they could really be like a married couple. Like they were really well together. It's just and in this new movie, from what I know, they Jenna Ortega's in the movie, so I'm assuming they're capitalizing off of the Wednesday show. because the Wednesday show was popular, so they're gonna bring her in. I feel like I feel like that's kind of like a curse to some actors and actresses who like play like these dark characters. Like if you do a good job as this character, like
They get
you get
typecasted.
in like a lot of like scary shit. Like fucking Bill Scars, the guy that plays it, right? Like he's in the
Yeah,
new Crow movie, in the new Hot Topic Crow movie. And he's supposed to play Nosferatu in the other one, but I believe he's supposed to be Nosferatu in like a movie they're supposed to be making. So he's like cast in all these like horror movies. I feel like now, like anytime you think of Jenna Ortega, she's either in a suspense movie or she's in a horror movie or some sort of like she was in
wasn't
Scream.
was yeah. I was gonna say she was in Scream, right?
She was in Scream 6 and no Scream 4, 5, and 6. She was in those three. So like she's already cast in like it's like explore like put them in other movies. Like it's like it kind of sucks in a way because then they get stuck in
Unless
these like
unless that's the only kind of movie she wants to do.
well, I mean, I don't know. Would you if you were good at one certain type of movie, would you want to just do that type of movie?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm really good at porn, so like I continue to do porn.
I knew you were gonna
I'm
take
not
the
gonna get. I'm not gonna get casted in anything else.
for anybody that says that I'm not a good fisherman, that's bullshit. You just saw that I just threw the bait.
Yeah,
And I
read
reeled them
that.
in.
You read that to me.
That look a bass. No, but the trailer, the Beetlejuice trailer looks good. It looks good. I hope that it's not a I hope it's not about. I hope it's not like a shit show. I hope it's not they're trying too fucking hard to like make it too much of the original. Because it's like I hope it's great. I mean, Tim Burton's in it, but like again, even bringing back like the original directors is not always the greatest thing, right? Like Terminator: The Dark Fate, that wasn't that great. Like I didn't enjoy it. And it had James Cameron like have it had involved in it. Halloween Ends, it had John Carpenter involved, and it wasn't, all that great.
Was it
So
terrible?
it wasn't terrible. It was not
It
good.
was a terrible movie.
It was
It
not
was
terrible.
terrible.
It was
It was.
not good.
It was. I'm sorry that you live in this delusional fantasy where that movie
No, no, no. I don't
terrible.
think it was. I think had it been again, we're not even going to get into it. Lion King multiverse. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Now they're going to do the order. See, I know Disney. Disney already fucks me all up. They're like Sony now. They're like the new Sony. They're like spin-offs of every fucking thing. Well, they're like the old DCEU. Remember they wanted to do spin-offs of everything. Hey, let's do a spin-off of Alfred. No, let's do a spin-off of like that lady that got fucking mugged in the alleyway. We want her, not a Batgirl movie. Let's do a movie about the girl who was robbed and Batman saved her. Let's do an origin story on her. So I feel
Yeah,
like
let's do
Disney's
Crisis. Let's do Crisis on Infinite Earths and not put any of the main superheroes in. Great idea.
he says, I told you about the Meet the Feebles years ago. Yeah, I'm sorry, dead man. I have a life.
He's
Nothing.
lying. He don't really have a life. He just
I really don't. I'm gonna check it out. Dead man, I promise I'll check it out. We'll talk about it. I promise we'll talk about it. And then Vico says, hey, all the novellas and the girls make marry man, a wife, girlfriend at the time, the villain for fighting. Man, damn, you watch a lot of novellas. Well, it says Meet the Feebles is Peter Jackson's. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. And then because she's an emo. No, she's not. Jenna Ortega is not an emo girl. Is
You know
she?
what? I think I don't know, but I mean she's hot, so I'm all for putting her in everything. Put her in every movie. You're right. Don't typecast her into just
Yeah, like I think
put her in everything.
she's in this movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a very controversial movie because she is. I mean, she is young. She's not like she is
Oh, she's
young.
not that young. She's
She's
legal.
in her 20s. She's in her
I'm
20s.
allowed. I'm allowed to say she's hot. Don't make me feel bad.
She's in her 20s. She's in her 20s. But she is a beautiful young lady. But like she's in this movie with the guy that plays he's like the detective or whatever the hell he is in Black Panther. I don't know his name. I'm bad with names. But he's like the teacher. He's like a writing teacher or something. And in this movie, it's like super controversial because we're so used to her in Wednesday and all these other shows. And she's like very seductive in this movie. And there's scenes in this movie of her like, not being Wednesday. She's being Thursday. You get that one,
She's
right?
on that A-worthy addiction channel.
She's on the A-worthy addictions type shit. Like she's not on that other stuff. Like, yeah, she's she's doing, yeah, it's a little, I haven't watched the movie. I mean, do I want to watch the movie? Yeah, I mean, if I could sit through the Black Swan, I could sit through that movie. I could watch it. Like, I have no problem. But yeah, she's in that movie. I agree. I think she should like be cast in like other movies. I think, would she make a great what, like, do you think she'd be great in a MCU or a DC movie? And if so, who would you cast her as?
That's
RPR said, so she sucks. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who I would say for her to be in a hero movie. Yeah, I don't know.
Think young heroes. Black Swan does have great moments. Yes.
I don't know. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head who she would be good as. I'm sure she would be good at any number of roles. I just can't, none are coming to mind.
Okay. If I could cast her in a DC movie, because I'm a DC fan, if I could cast her in a DC movie, it would have to be like something like Young Justice, right? Like one of those like younger heroes, right? I wouldn't cast her as Batgirl. Spoiler? Maybe. I mean, if it's written right, I don't know.
Yeah, she could play the Joker's daughter. She could play
the Joker. She could play the Joker's daughter. What's the little girl's name from the animated series that used to be with Killer Croc? Remember, she was like a love interest. She wasn't a baby doll. like if they did a version, right? Like I could see that, right? Like in a like a Robert Pattinson universe, right? I could see her as baby doll, and then you hire some guy with like a skin defect or skin disease, and like call him Killer Croc, and like they're a pair in the movie. Like I could see her playing a thing like that. She likes dark, arts and stuff.
She probably would be good as Enchantress too. Like if they decide to recast Enchantress, Carla Delevingne, she did pretty good in the Suicide Squad. But, they're not. That doesn't matter. So she probably would do good as Enchantress. But then again, there it is. I'm typecasting her now. That's another dark role.
RPR says Alexa Luthor. Okay, Alexa Luthor would be dope. For the MCU, if I could cast her in the MCU, I don't know who to cast her as in the MCU. Be hard.
Yeah, and plus I'm in the state of mind with like I'm tired of everything MCU related. I can't even think of anything.
You're in this superhero fatigue right now with the MCU fatigue. Yeah, Mr. Green Geek 88, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? All right, so on to other trending topics. This one really, really hurts me because I really, really love the sport. And for anybody that's really, really invested in sports, not you, Bill, because your Dolphins suck. And my Cardinals do too. So I mean, it's not a big deal.
Kettle, introduce yourself.
So Ryan Garcia did his had this big, amazing boxing fight against Devin Haney. Beat the living breaks out of Devin Haney. For all those who follow boxing, if you don't follow boxing, it's okay. You're probably still used to the old era with, Tyson and there are mega fights now. I still love the sport. I still watch the sport. I'm a very big fan of it. So he had this great, amazing, fight. He didn't make weight, so he didn't go for the title, but he put on an amazing performance. And he, I was really happy because this kid is like off the fucking rails now. Like he's like always trend. I don't know why he's trending so. I don't even know why the fuck I'm even talking about him. I just love boxing. So he's trending so damn much because he's doing he has all these antics. He's like, he's claiming that the world is flat. He's saying that, he's saying he's going to expose, the Illuminati and all this stuff. It's just crazy stuff. The kid's just off the rails. So this
now, wait a minute. Pause. Are you saying he's crazy because he's saying the earth is flat? Why? Why would that make somebody crazy?
No, I don't think he's crazy. That's one of the many crazy things he's saying. I think he's crazy because of the He's just fucking crazy. You gotta watch. You gotta watch. I don't know if you do TikTok, but like if you watch TikTok, all the videos and all the stuff, and I'm explaining to you why too. So leading up to this fight, he's like, everybody's like, oh, he's not taking this fight serious. He's talking about, oh, I drank beer. I don't train. I'm drinking beer all the time. I don't give. I'm like, okay. Even me, he got me too. I was like, this fucking guy's crazy. Like he doesn't look. So the whole entire time, I'm like, well, I will never bet on this fight because I obviously I'm gonna lose. You got the pound for pound fighter fighting a loose cannon. Like he's just a loose cannon. Like people are claiming he's doing pills or drugs or whatever, this and that, which is probably not incorrect. He probably is. And press conference and all that. Here comes the mega fight. Boom. Pulls out a super upset. Literally had me. My daughter was trying to sleep. It was on a Sunday. I'm sitting here yelling at the top of my lungs. I'm like fucking super happy because he's performing so well. He's beating the brakes. So to me, I'm like, man, you asshole, you got me. You fucking fooled me. This was a whole, like, this was your strategy, and there was a method to your madness. You were fooling people to think that you were crazy, but you beat the crap out of this person. What's going on, Clint? And boom, he like performs really well and gives Devin Haney his first loss. And I was super happy for him. And Devin Haney was like shocked. And it was just big. I was super proud. I was like, man, I'm super happy. I'm glad. Those are the fights I want to see. And then he gets accused of like, which is fucking stupid because it's like they accused him of like finding enhancement drugs in his system, but you're supposed to test a boxer before he fights and after he fights. So like my thing is like, okay, if he's doing this, who the fuck? I mean, shouldn't other people be held accountable? Like that's like fucking you going into a wrestling match and they say, oh yeah, and you're thinking in your head, it's like, oh, I'm gonna wrestle somebody like me, right? We're gonna wrestle each other. And here comes Brock fucking Lesnar. He's just walking out and like catches you off guard, right? That's the kind of shit. Like it's a bad analogy, but if you think of, I mean, I'm assuming that's how you feel if you take enhancements, right? You feel like you could be the smallest guy, and you feel like Brock Lesnar, right?
Well,
Right?
that's the thing, though. If I'm going to be in a wrestling match and they're not going to tell me who I'm facing, I'm just going to automatically prepare for Brock Lesnar. Just because that's worst case scenario. I got to prepare for the worst case scenario.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like it was so bizarre. So again, they find enhancements. He's claiming, oh, they're lying. I would never use that. He just can't take that fact that I whooped his ass. So I'm like for him. I'm like, yeah. I'm like cheering him on. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. Right? He's a sore loser. He doesn't want to not be. He wants to still be undefeated. So now they're claiming this, and it's only a push to make a rematch. Okay, I'm with him. He doesn't want to give him a rematch, but then, just like Cobra Dad, he just starts calling people out. He just starts calling everybody out. He's calling out all the UFC fighters. He's calling out big mega boxers. He's saying he's going to beat the crap out of. He even has a serious beef with Logan Paul. Him and Logan Paul have been going at it on fucking X, like on Twitter. They have been going at it. Like saying he was going to go after Logan Paul. He said that if Mike Tyson loses, he's going to take Jay Paul. Like he's just going after everybody. So I'm for him. I'm like, yo, fuck yeah, I'm with this kid. Like, fuck them. They were wrong. They're just butthurt because he lost. All right. He goes for a second test today, and the motherfucker tested positive again. So here's this is why I'm crazy. He goes online after they announced that he tested positive, right? And he's like, yeah, I love steroids. He's like, yeah, I love steroids. He says, I don't give a F if I ever make money in boxing. You're lost. Yeah. He says, I'm high on life. I'm positive on life. I'm like, dude, you're not fucking helping yourself. Yeah, just off the fucking rails. Now, arguably so. Do I know if it's true or not? No, I don't. But it is disappointing because, again, when it's a sport that you love or anything that you love, and things like this happen, it just fucks it up for you. I mean, like it just takes away that. Like it makes me think, like, damn, like I really wasted a lot of yelling time when I could have used it on somebody else. At the TV, I was yelling at the TV. I could have been cheering somebody else on. Like I wasted my time with you, you fucking asshole. And like, so now it's like, now there's this thing now where like, where they don't know. Well, he probably will get, I mean, he has lawyers. He'll probably get suspended. He'll probably be not allowed to box for a while. He's probably going to get fined for the
if
fucking thing.
ever, yeah, if they ever.
Devin Haney is going to get his undefeated. It's going to be ruled a disqualification. Devin Haney's going to, it's not going to be a loss, although it's a loss in our eyes
No,
because,
I don't think it would be they won't make it a disqualification. I think they would make it a no contest. So it's as if that fight never happened.
yeah. So Chain Brothers says they found Austrian in the system and they're supposed to make it a no contest. I don't know, can't with this body. Me neither. Me neither. As much, listen, it may not matter to a lot of folks, and that's okay. But like, it's kind of like football sometimes, right? Like we cheer on like the deflate gate, right? Fucking Tom Brady. Remember that whole deflate gate thing? Like I was like against Tom. I was super happy. I was like, fuck Tom Brady. But like, yeah, it sucks though, because it's like you have these big mega fights and there's these, and then Oscar De La Hoya has not been, he's promoted this kid. He hasn't really been like the greatest fucking example ever because he's not a great example. So he's with him and
that was kind of like with I think it was like UFC 200 when they brought Brock Lesnar back to do a fight against Mark Hunt.
Yeah.
And Lesnar beat him, like just barely beat him though. And then it turned out like Lesnar had tested positive. And then they retested him. They're like, yeah, he tested positive a second time.
Yeah.
And so they were like, they ruled it a no contest. And then that night he comes back on WWE and lays out Randy Orton. So it's like WWE didn't give a shit that he was on steroids. They're like, yeah, go in there and beat up Randy Orton. Why don't you?
Just quickly, just to keep everybody posted. So we're technical difficulties. I'm just gonna say that there's technical difficulties, but we're trying to work things out. So just bear with me, okay? So it's a Chain Brother says great. Garcia's a great fighter, but he's ruining his legacy in drugs. Yo, dude, and you know what? That happens. Unfortunately, that happens with a lot of these young athletes, right? It happens with a lot of the no self direction. That's why I love Terrence Crawford so much, because he's like I think he's like one of the most focused fighters that I've seen. Like he's about, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, and he performs. And I'm starting to become a Terrence Crawford fan. I really like Terrence Crawford. I like Tank Davis, my favorite boxer right now. But like even he's like kind of like going into like he started off really humble, but now you're being too much of Mayweather. And I don't like that. I don't want you. I don't need another Mayweather. I need a Tank Davis. I need you to be you. But now it's like Terrence Crawford is probably that. And then, you had Tyson Fury, who had a fight with this other dude and he lost, but takes his fight. Yeah, and he takes his fight gracefully. He's a graceful fighter. He wants a rematch. He felt like the scorecards were wrong. Okay, whatever. They're going to have a rematch. But like, again, no drugs involved, and it is what it is. Dig says, bring on the steroid leagues. That's every time. That's everything now, unfortunately. Jedi Jack says, I'll wrestle on Worthy. Oh, okay. That's a challenge.
Listen, I already wrestle naked, so I'm glad you included that.
Triple Wood Toy says, Crawford is from where I live. Okay, yeah. Well, you got a great fighter. You got a great fighter to represent you. But that was another one of my trending topics. Now on to toys. Unworthy, is there anything that you've purchased? I know you've been doing the Pokemon stuff, and like you've been heavily on the Pokemon stuff, but I know have you purchased anything, like anything toy related, like as of late? I think you have mentioned something about you have the 2-pack, the Bizarro 2-packs, right?
Yeah, well, that came out a while back. I pre-ordered the McFarlane Cyborg, or pre-ordered 2 of them.
Okay.
Because the chase is supposed to be like the Sinestro War version, where he's like a black suit with the red symbol and the red pipe and all that. So yeah, I'll probably end up either getting both of them will be normal instead of a chase and a regular. So I'll probably end up getting 2 of the same one and giving one away here on the show.
There you go. Would be nice. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? I feel like doing a giveaway tonight anyways. I'm itching to do a giveaway. So I don't know. Stay tuned. We might do one. for waiting,
And
for waiting for our guests.
McFarlane also announced finally the both versions of the tumbler. I'm excited about that for pre-orders.
Hmm.
And somehow, while I was in my little sabbatical of paying attention to toys and doing toy photography,
Hmm.
I missed the goddamn release, pre-order release of the
Hmm.
Starfire. I
Okay.
missed it, and now you cannot fucking pre-order that thing anywhere. And I am very, very disappointed in myself missing
So anybody that ordered two of them, Unworthy wants one.
that.
If you could be so kind and just sell them one.
Let
Now, how do
me
you think?
know.
Now, what do you think of the whole the tumbler? Do you like it? I mean, I think you like the
Yeah,
vehicles. I
I think
think you
it's
just
gonna be fucking big. It's thing's gonna be big.
now
And
is there light features on that tumbler?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. And it doesn't really exactly like the way the top opens for you to put Batman in it. It doesn't
Yeah.
exactly match up like with the tumbler in the movie, but
Mm.
like I don't know how they would have done that to make it exactly.
Yeah.
Um, and then but the camouflage one is the cool one. It's got like the
Mm.
desert camo one like from Dark Knight Rises. And
Okay.
then I don't know if you saw this though, but they showed the tumbler that comes with Lucius Fox, the black comes with
Hmm.
Lucius Fox, and then they show you the desert camo one, and in the
Okay.
picture it's got Bane in it. But then they
Oh,
put right on there Bane does not, Bane not included. It's like, well, why the hell not? Like,
it's
why?
like
Why? You know what? You
like
could have even charged an additional $10 or whatever. I'd have
yeah.
pre-ordered both. I would. I'd have pre-ordered both because I didn't get a Bane. I didn't get the build a figure. I didn't do the build a
I
figure, and I didn't buy the soft goods jacket.
mhm. I watching McFarlane because he again going back to McFarlane, watching him being the one to kind of give us the first one. I mean, he's probably not the first person who's given us a 112 car because maybe somebody did do it before. I just don't know who. But for him to give us the 112 Batmobile from the movies, from the Batman movie, and like re-release it, and then have these vehicles and have all these motorcycles and all that stuff, it just gives me hope for like more vehicles down the pipeline, more Batman vehicles, right? Like I
Yeah.
would love to
Oh
see
yeah.
the like we've talked about the Batman Forever car, the Batman and Robin Batmobile, even the Pattinson Batmobile. Like, how cool would that fucking be if they made that, right?
Well, so there's this page that kind of puts out a bunch of leaks.
Hmm.
Like they're generally correct. I
Okay.
think I've only ever seen like a couple instances where they weren't correct, but
Hmm.
the Batman Forever Batmobile is coming. They are doing it.
Hmm.
That's one I'm very excited.
Now, one vehicle that I would love for him to do is the it's like I can't remember if it was like the meat truck where it
Oh,
had like
Two-Face?
murder. It had like murder. No, it was the Joker in the Dark Knight Returns. Remember, it said murder on
Yeah,
it. Like, I would love that. Like, that would be fucking dope for him to do. But even like other stuff, like if they did like the boat, the like the little boat and the from the Batman Forever movie, or even do like some of the motorcycles from those movies, even do some of the villain cars. Like, I would love a
yeah.
Two-Face vehicle.
You
Like,
know
that would
what
be
they
fucking
need to
awesome.
do for the Batman Forever is they need to go back and revisit the Kenner toys when they came out for that movie because they
Yeah.
had the 3-in-1 deal for the Batmobile.
Yeah.
It was the Batmobile. You could pop the wheels off, and then it was the Bat
Hmm.
boat, and then you could pop the fucking wings on and put the additional front on it, and it was the Bat jet. The Bat plane. Like
Yeah.
he should do that. Like that would be freaking dope.
Toyota says I would take a 112 scale Black Beauty with a green. Yeah, dude, that would be dope. If they, no, I mean, he's already doing the Batman, the Adam West thing. Like, I don't see why he wouldn't do like the Green Hornet because they had a movie together. I wouldn't see why they would do like, I know Diamond Select is doing Green Hornet and Kato figures, so I think it would be dope if he like tapped into that movie and gave us like a fucking like a Black Beauty would be dope. Jedi says, "Oh, Father to do the ice cream truck for dude." Yes,
Yo,
fuck yes.
what was the Twisted Metal? Wouldn't that be fucking something right up McFarlane's lane?
That would be like
Doing
a yeah
Twisted Metal vehicles,
yeah
like just a vehicle line,
yeah
like Twisted Metal. Yeah,
like
they had
like
Sweet
those
Tooth.
old yeah like those old school like Mad Max looking type vehicles, like
Yeah,
those
yeah,
type of shit. Yeah, yeah, a Twisted Metal one would be dope. Now, perfect. That's a perfect segue. So like, seeing as McFarlane has done the Tumbler, he's done a couple of Batmobiles. What's a vehicle from pop culture that you would love in 112? I'll go first. NECA fucked this up for me, and I hope they revisit it because they gave us an amazing turtle van. That turtle van is fucking beautiful. The one that they did. Shout out to Mike Puzo who painted it and whoever sculpted it and built it. It is a beautiful. The light features. It's probably the best like turtle van since like the original one. Like it's like even over the Super 7 one. Like that one flopped. Like that turtle van flopped. People liked it. No knock on whoever has it or whoever wanted it, but it flopped really bad because it had kind of like its own style, but it wasn't as good as like NECA's. NECA's had like the light features and all this shit. It was really beautiful. So for me, if I could get a 112 scale vehicle, which I'm also gonna say, Mesco, I would love for you guys to give us a 2-pack of Marty and Doc. That would be dope. Like give me a Marty and Doc so we could do like and then if NECA does a 112 scale DeLorean, like with light features and with the little hook to kind of like pretend like it's catching the lightning to go back and like shit like that. Like they gave us this little ass diecast vehicle that didn't scale well at all with the fucking figures. Figures were not all that great. The Doc figure was probably the best one. And like the figure, like it was just fucking terrible. Like I hated that DeLorean. I just feel like even if it's not NECA, like I would love for like if McFarlane got a licensing now because he's doing the vehicles, or even somebody else. Like I know Hot Toys does it, but who the fuck wants to pay $900? Like nobody wants it. I want to. So I think a DeLorean or like somebody to revisit the DeLorean. Like somebody needs to like a cheaper not a cheaper company. I don't like to say cheap, but like a company that's not Hot Toys to do a DeLorean for us. Like I would love a revisit of the DeLorean. I need to have it like 112. So maybe I could put my NECA figures in it. Like, it would be dope. Like what vehicle would you like? And chat, let us know what vehicle would you like somebody to make in 112, like from pop culture. That's not the Batmobile.
yeah. Jedi Jack says I still want the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider car. Well, everybody blew that for everybody, so I don't think
Yeah.
we'll ever see that.
Yeah.
At
That
least
that
not from
that's
Hasbro.
that really fucking sucks. So that really
But
sucks.
I think something that I would like to see, and I know this is technically not going to count as a vehicle. I understand, but I would
Mhm.
like the chariot that Thor uses with his two goats, Gnasher and Grinder,
Yeah.
like from the Unworthy Thor comic run, like when he had the chariot that he would ride on with
Mhm.
his goats and
Yeah.
axe. Like they could do like a whole set where it was the two goats, the chariot, Thor with the chopped off arm, and
Yeah. Yeah.
axe. That would be a dope fucking. That would be. It still counts as a vehicle. Technically, it's just like
You
animal powered.
he says, Danny, you didn't back no, I didn't. I did not back that one. You got an extra one? I'll buy it from you. No, but you know who would
You know
do
what? No one digs. He'll be like, check your mailbox.
it's on its way. No, speaking of the chariot things, you know who would really, really kill it? Four Horsemen. They would
Yep.
really, really kill that. Like they would do a really good job. This is why, like, I'm hoping, like, I'm not into Mythic Legions. Like, I try to like really, they're great figures. They're amazing figures. I love that you could switch parts and you could kind of make your own. I love like the lures and how they're like kind of branching out and stuff like that. But like I really hope they go into the Spartan thing. Like they do like the kind of like the 300. If they
Yeah.
do like figures like those would be fucking dope. Like because then you could use those figures with like a Wonder Woman, right? You could use that figure with like a Wonder Woman or even like you were saying, like a chariot. Like imagine, and now they got this whole like a new line of figures coming out. And I really Toy Box was explaining it in one of the chats how it meant something, and like it's kind of like confirmation that they're going to re-releasing a dragon pretty soon, like Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing which I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
Like if they
Yeah.
release a
Tony
dragon, I'm
Toybox.
buying it.
Shout out to our boy Tony Toybox. He broke it right down. He was like giving us the history of dragons and
Yeah,
shit.
knows his
And then I
shit.
had to be a smart ass and do a little tinfoil hat thing. It all adds up.
Spider buggy. Oh, that would be dope. Spider buggy. I've seen people use the like the cheap one. I don't know if it was like the Fisher Price one. I don't know. It's like It was like one of those like little kid ones, and like hook it up and make it into for like the Marvel Legends. Jedi Jackson NF F-16 with the map. Yeah. Okay.
How about
Uh
what the fuck was the USS Flag? Let's get that in the GI Joe classified scale. I'll even extend my driveway so I have a place big enough to put the motherfucker.
yeah, right. He says a Shaggy Wagon would be dope. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, dude, a Shaggy Wagon would be fucking amazing. You know what I would want? I would want the egg ship. Remember what was it? It was like the egg ship Dr. Evil got in and he was like frozen in time. Like I would love that. Like like I would love like I have the old McFarlane Austin Powers figures. And like I'm like, man, these need to get like a revamp. Like you need to give me some more Austin Powers and Dr. Evil figures with mini me. Because they even have the I have the ones where they were in the prison and they had the bandanas that did it's a hard night life for us. Like I have those figures. Those figures are fucking dope. Raven says Airwolf. Okay, Airwolf would be dope. Somebody Vico had said Knight Rider. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
love a
oh
Knight
yeah,
Rider
give me
car.
yeah, I want
Yeah, definitely a Knight Rider car. What else? The Toyota Unlimited was talking about. He showed on one of the chats. He showed like somebody made the 18 van. Like an
yeah.
18 van would be. I mean, you could do that now.
Well,
Like you could.
yeah, we were talking about that on Toy Talk one time because somebody is doing a van and like you can get it in black and red, like
Okay.
the A team, or you can get one a white. I can't remember what the company.
Okay.
Can't remember who's making it, but
Okay.
I'm gonna buy one of the white vans and I'm gonna like have it
Yeah.
be.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make it look like my actual work vehicle and like do a bunch of big tag. I have to get a custom figure of myself, walk
Yeah.
around, open the sliding door to get tools, and all the empty white claw cans roll out.
There you go. Yeah. Absolutely. KJ Smith's the van. Oh, here says Jedi says the van from Devil's Yes, that'd be dope. KJ Smith, man, damn dude, this show up. Yeah, I had to go. No, unfortunately, we're having some difficulties. But again, hey, listen. The show goes on regardless.
Yeah,
The
listen, are
show
you
goes on.
fucking entertained, KJ Smith? Are we not entertaining enough for you? Good lord.
God damn it, KJ. Well, that's KJ Smith, man. You know he's good at bringing us back to
Yeah, he
bringing us
likes
down
to
for
keep
space.
people humble.
Keep you humble. Thank you, KJ Smith. Thank you. Dig says I've had those Austin Powers figs on my eBay. It's like, here, dude, I got them. They're awesome. Roman toys, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
ramen
ramen
toys.
toys.
Okay,
Just
okay.
yeah, they're
Ramen toy,
making that
okay.
van. Yeah,
Cobra says, I want the Queen Jet for my X-Men. Yes, that'd be fucking dope. Like Clint agrees with you with that one. And yep, Unworthy. I just mentioned the Twisted
yeah,
Metal
yeah.
vehicles.
Yeah,
Yep,
I would
yep. And
love
then
McFarlane to make those. Though. They hit the Sweet Tooth van, the Sweet Tooth ice cream truck. Would be fucking dope.
it says, no, I quit in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And then Sweet Tooth, especially. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
No, I think we need to I think companies need to like it's nice to have the figures, but like it's like we need to like I mean NECA did a great job with the van. Um Hasbro would have done a really good job with that with that Ghost Rider car. Like I feel like yes, this is definitely I'm not listen, not a Marvel Legends guy. I don't collect Marvel Legends. But definitely this would be something I would buy. It would give me an excuse to buy a Punisher. Like whether I have to spend a shit ton of money on a Mesco one or I would just buy a Marvel Legends, a really good Marvel Legend, or even get like a custom.
yeah.
Like that would
And
definitely be one.
like Hasbro is not they're not slouches when it comes to vehicles.
No,
They do
no, I think they
like the
do a good
GI
job.
Joe shits are awesome. Like they're just
Yeah,
fucking wicked expensive. You know?
no, I agree. No, I think they do
And
a
yes,
they do a
the Pico's right. The bus from Vigilante 8, that would be freaking
yeah.
cool. Actually,
No,
any bus would be like a
yeah,
1/6 or a 1/12 scale
yeah,
school bus, so you can fucking turn into like a
yeah,
doomsday vehicle.
yeah.
That would be dope.
Well, we our guest is not here, but we do have a very important guest. He's very important to us, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Clintastic in the house. He's
Hey,
here to.
hey.
Are we in trouble, Clint? Because when you
Yeah, this
usually
is.
come on, it's because we've done something
I
we're
feel like
not
we've done
supposed to
something wrong.
I mean, I can just assume y'all have done something wrong.
It's a safe bet. It's a safe
same
bet.
thing, same thing. So, Clint, now that you're here, because Cobra, somebody had mentioned something X-Men related, like you like knowing because you know your facts about like movies and stuff. Like, what would be a vehicle that you would be really interested in for somebody to make that hasn't been done yet? That's from pop culture. That's not the Batmobile.
Ooh. Probably the 1964 Aston Martin from Goldfinger.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
that would be dope. I didn't think
Yeah.
of that one. That would be dope. Um, what's the what's the oh, perfect. We were just talking about Dumb and Dumber. How cool would it be to have a 112 the dog, the Shaggy Wagon from Dumb and Dumber, right? How cool would that be? Like if they had like the dog one where you could do the like they had the sound from like that would be fantastic. It says Jedi Jack says finding an adult in the room. Oh, thanks, man. We appreciate that.
Our supervisor's here. Or chaperone. That's what I meant. Chaperone.
Oh man. Oh Lord. So Clint, how's it going, man? How things?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
It says Wayne's World Gremlin. Yes.
Ooh.
So just to kind of like make up a little bit because I know we're getting close to the wire and we've been having difficulties, unfortunately. Again, no all love to Jason because again they're at the convention and things happen. So just to make up for it, I am gonna do a giveaway tonight. So everybody that's on, I'm not trying to keep you on. If you need to bounce, you could do that. We love you guys regardless.
Okay.
You know that. But to give back,
not you, Clint. You're here for good now. Get your ass back here.
I'll do a giveaway. I'll give a giveaway tonight just to make up because we're good at just giving shit out. It creates more space for me anyway. So who gives a fuck? So I gotta find something good. So but other than that, Unworthy, we had a game set up for tonight, and I mean I don't see why we can't do this game. And so tell us a little bit about this game.
So this game is courtesy of our homie Diggs Figs. He took a little time out of his busy schedule and his superstardom to throw together a AWOK themed game for us for this evening, and it is Animal Warriors of Hollywood Boulevard, basically.
Ooh. Okay.
AWOK down Hollywood Boulevard. So this is
okay.
celebrity lookalike or celebrities that we're gonna do a slides here. We're going to show some celebrities, and we have to name and like we have to pick an animal, like an AWOK figure that these celebrities would be. An animal version of them that could fit with AWOK.
So we're kind of like casting like people to play these animals.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So shout out, thanks.
I'll take the Cobra Dad under 400 worthies. All right.
Snoop Dogg. And Diggs actually gave us I think this one is an obvious choice there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a Doberman Pinscher for that's anytime I see those, this is like my favorite dogs. Anytime I see the dogs, I think of Snoop Dogg. It should be like his they should like give him like anything, like all his albums, all his like videos, and like just also looking at him too. Like it's like that's definitely him.
Now, are you familiar with the names of any of the AWOK characters? Or like how they're kind of like mythical sounding.
They're similar. They're similar to fucking. Oh, this is just an example. Okay, we're good. Okay. So now we get it. Oh, okay. Thank you. So okay. So no, I'm not. They're like hard to say. Like I mean, I know Blight. I know who Blight is.
Blight, Tiberius. Names like that. What would Snoop Dogg's mythical animal name be?
Chat, you can help us out too. Let us know what Chronicus.
Yep.
Chronicus it is.
We don't even need any more examples.
Chronicus.
Damn it, I gotta write that down.
That's a fitting choice for Mr. Snoop Dogg.
So this was our example.
Okay.
So we'll go to the next slide, which is the first celebrity.
Now we got to pick an animal for him.
Yeah, he's got to be an animal.
Shit.
That's not an animal.
You're right. It's not. He
I'm gonna say a goat.
okay. He's a tall guy, so I'm gonna go with a I'm gonna go with a tiger. I'm gonna go with a tiger for him. Yep.
Have you ever seen the movie the Desperation, the Stephen King movie Desperation with him? Good
I
movie. Not,
haven't.
not
No.
related, not related, but it's a good shit movie. Anyway,
That's
I would have to
gorilla.
say he would make a pretty good
AB.
silverback gorilla. What's up, baby?
AB, let me know. I'll send you the link right now. Just 2.2.
Ed Sheeran.
Koala.
Holy shit. What is
What
those
is what is Sid from Frozen or the Ice Age?
Oh,
That's oh man,
Whatever
this is a
that
really
animal
bad boy.
is.
Oh man. You know what I'm thinking of? What's Flash's what kind of animal is Flash in Zootopia? What kind of
oh,
animal?
sloth.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Ah,
hi.
ah,
Yeah, he's a
ah.
sloth. Yeah, he kind of looks like a sloth. Like he would be like definitely a sloth to me. Yeah. It's just a red panda. Oh god.
Beat me to it.
Horse. She I would say she's more of a like some sort of bird. Like she has to be like she has a beak there.
I was
So
to say anteater because of how big her nose is.
a lit liquor. That's what she is. No,
Liquor.
she's a toucan. Definitely a toucan. Oh Lord, help me.
Wilford Brimley. He's a walrus if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk to you about diabetes.
You know what? He gives me Cujo vibes. He would be that kind of dog.
The Saint Bernard.
Like this is Cujo's face when he knew like my owners don't love me. This is Cujo's face when he's like my owner doesn't love me.
Real slow
And
turn to the camera.
my owner doesn't
He's
love
on
me,
her
and
man.
this woman that's in my property is a slut. So that's Cujo. Yep. I would say a dog, like whatever Cujo is.
Danny DeVito. I mean, obviously, come on.
Ah,
Hang
come on. This is ah. It says looks like a tranny I picked up. Hey, yeah, like I want to say penguin, but that's an obvious choice. So
I'm
if I
gonna
could pick,
say a pug.
you know what? That's a good choice. That's a good choice for
Yeah.
him. I'm probably gonna say like a hamster. Like he kind of gives me that hamster from Bolt. Like kind of reminds me of that hamster. Like my ex's sister-in-law reminds me of that fucking. Every time I see her, I'm like, I think of Bolt. And I mentioned Bolt. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, in my head, it's like an inside. Like I laugh. But he reminds me of a hamster. Like he'd be like one of those like guinea pigs or a hamster or whatever.
Something
Some
that
sort
they
of
tested at a shampoo factory, so all his hair's falling off.
Have you ever watched the memes when there was like, what was it, memes or was it a movie where they were like, you see what they do to, I think it was a scary movie. You see what they do to the animals, and they had the chimpanzee with like the makeup and like the whole, like she had the little bra and stuff, and the chimpanzee was like, Dig says a raccoon. Jason says a turtle. You say, oh yeah. Okay. All right. Ooh. All right. See, she gives me cat vibe. She's a cat. She's one of those like fancy meow, like those cats you want, like those house cats you want to keep in a house.
This is probably not going to be a surprise to you guys or anybody watching, but when I saw this picture, I immediately thought, what kind of animal would I fuck?
Yes. Yes. I didn't even
Whatever
think of
it
that.
is.
Wow.
I don't know the answer, but whatever it is, it's that kind of animal.
Holy shit. I didn't think of that. Wow. He's a cow. Look at those. Oh, okay.
Yeah, wow.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Vico says a wolf or a bat, like a bloody roar. Oh yeah. Dude, it's just, yeah. I get cat vibes from her, but I agree with you. Like I wish I would have thought of that. Man, that was good.
For the life of me, I can't think of what kind of animal that would be. But
Clint, you agree with me? A cat, or do you have something else?
I was either gonna say cat or a fox.
Okay. Oh, I can see a fox. Foxy lady.
Or
Here I
like
come, baby.
the rabbit from Zootopia. Like she was just a tiny
Oh
little
shit,
rabbit,
she does. She does look like that. Can I be Can I be a rabbit too?
Yeah, and rabbits mate a lot. So hey, there we go.
Anyways, let's move on.
Oh come on, settle down.
Oh my god, Diz, you set me up. Oh man, he's a pot. No, I'm not gonna say that. He's a damn. He's a glazer. He's a glazer. Drizzy Drake, BBL Drizzy is a you know what? He gives me like dog vibes. Like he's like a dog. I don't know. I just get dog vibes from him.
I would say he's gonna be like a stray, like a Siamese cat, because that also doubles as a joke that he's a pussy.
He's a crody. Oh, there it is. He's a fucking crody.
I was gonna say he's a moose.
A moose.
You know what? I can see a moose. I can see a moose. It's like, man, you guys look. The chat was like quiet until this picture. Now everybody's commenting because like, it's like it says just says a donkey.
Yeah.
Vico says Jimmy Cricket, a female dog, a Scottish Terrier, a Cordybara,
a capybara. Yeah, that's perfect because the capybara is like a giant rat.
Yeah. Yeah, he gives me like dog vibes. He's like the dog that like likes to bark at the window because he can't come outside because the bigger dogs are gonna kick his fucking ass.
He's the little dog that like barks tough at the big dogs, but like between the legs of a bigger dog.
Yeah, he's the bougie dog that barks at the window and like gets fed and has its own bed and has its own room. Like there's literally a room in the house just for him. And he just barks at the bigger dogs because he knows if that door opens and he runs out, those big dogs are going to get him. So that's Drizzy. Right. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Woo! Woo! Man. The Nature Boy. What is the Nature Boy? You know what the Nature Boy is to me? He's like he's like a eagle. It's like a bald eagle. Like I can never stand it.
I was gonna say a coyote.
I can never say anything bad about the Nature Boy, man. He's a legend.
Never could say.
He's a fucking bald
I would
eagle.
say he's like a really energetic like golden retriever, just like off the walls.
It says peacock, owl, Drake, aka the fallen. You better chill, Cobra Dad. I'm not gonna text this chat and let them know I'm doing a giveaway, so you better chill. A bald fucking ear. Ooh, yeah, dude. It's Ric Flair. Yeah, and he's a bald eagle, man. He's like,
and he's the man, that's a symbol of America, so I'll accept that. He's a bald eagle.
He's the man. Oh, what a setup. What a setup. Now, I will say that she reminds me of like an alpha female wolf. Like she's like the head of the pack. Like that's what she reminds me of, just a badass she-wolf. Yeah. That's what she is.
I was going to say like the queen of the jungle, like the queen lioness. That's
oh, yeah. Sarabi. Sarabi. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Now, what is Buddy Murphy? If that's he's Ed,
the luckiest motherfucker on the
planet. He's the weird hyena from the Lion King. That was like, that's what he is. We got KJ says Pocket Mommy, A damn fox, goddamn. Dixfest says snake, a black widow. Yeah, okay.
You know what? She could be a goddamn praying mantis for all I care. Mate with me once and chew my head off. That's fine.
Can I just say that I love Jack Black? Like Jack Black is one of those actors that I wish I was friends with and neighbors. I would hang out with it. I would call out of work just to go hang out with this guy. Like it's like Chancho, let me borrow some sweats.
Get that corn out of my face.
Get the gun out of my face.
I mean, the obvious answer is panda.
Yeah.
I mean,
he did make quite a living out of that movie.
Yeah, he sure enough did.
Mm-hmm.
He's a KJ says a gopher. Toya says a bear. PR department says buffalo. I think to me, he would make a good like. It has to be a bear. Like it has to be like a brown bear. I want to say King Louis, like orangutan. Like he would make a good orangutan.
Yeah, no, that's my answer. Is like an orangutan, like a real wise orangutan, but then like still is a little smart ass orangutan.
Okay. He says a legend is a grizzly. Okay. Yeah, he looks like one of those like I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to say panda, right? It's really hard not to say that. But Jack Black's the man. Tenacious D.
All right, that was the last celebrity.
Okay, all right,
and
nice. All
thank
right.
you very much, Diggs, for helping
bonus
us out.
round. What animal is Danny?
Oh, listen, you're not gonna walk me into more fat jokes like last week.
I'm really not that big though. But go ahead. I'll accept the love. Go ahead. What kind of animal would I be? Chat, help me out. What kind of animal would I be? Clint, do you have one?
He does. He doesn't want to say it though.
No,
just say it. I don't have I have a great sense of go right ahead.
You know what? I got one. You ever seen have you seen Super Pets?
Yes.
You are Ace the Wonder
Hound. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All bark, not a whole lot of bite. Super soft on the on the inside, super soft. Just want to be loved.
Okay.
But you put on a show like you're the baddest thing walking 2 feet. But secretly, you just want somebody to pat your head, tell you you're a good boy.
Yeah, I am. I'm a very lovable pet. I'm not a biter at all. I'm not a biter. I want to. I'm the pet that doesn't want to be out. I don't want to be with other dogs. I just want to be home eating my Triscuits. I don't want to be with other dogs. I just want to be home and being held. You're right. I'll take that. Yeah. Clint, you have one?
I'm just gonna say a rabbit. I don't know why. That's just a vibe.
So you get rabbit, Jackrabbit vibe.
Goes back to that goes back to the mating thing because Danny is very good at that apparently.
we got a couple of answers here. Cobra has the best. El Chupa. I knew it. It's an obese Chihuahua. Really? Those exist? I don't think they can. Chupacabra. Yep. A dingo. A hippo. If I could be a hippo, please. If I'm gonna be a hippo, let me be the Disney one with the tutu. I gotta be that one. I can't be just any hippo.
You gotta be Moto from Madagascar.
Right. Cool. All right. So chat, what would Unworthy be? What animal would one of those pet porcupines?
A ferret.
A ferret?
I would be a ferret.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ones they rub into the macaroni and they sit there and then they just start doing the school. Oh, shit. He says Unworthy is one of those hot dog dogs. Those wiener dogs. I agree with that. I'll take that one too. He's a wiener dog. It says Sasquatch, Wrangle. Just go to jail. He'd be a Pikachu. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A gecko.
Electric mouse.
Okay. All right. Now, Clint.
I thought somebody definitely would say hyena because I fucking.
Well, we wouldn't be just a hyena. You would be specifically Ed from Lion King.
Is that the mentally challenged one?
What
Maybe.
the fuck?
That's fucking rude.
I know.
Polar bear. Our PR department, you're an asshole for that one, but I'm not going to put it up. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, listen,
Honey-
I don't like those fucking jokes, Bill.
Oh man, Clint. For you, Clint, I see you like a house cat, Clint. You're like a house cat. You're like one of those like the little fluffy ones, like the one from like Stuart Little. You're like that cat, like very sarcastic, just to himself. Like, who the fuck are you coming in my house? Like, you're that cat to me.
But
Okay.
also, like, just like
Yeah.
most cats, like you'll go outside and be like, "Ooh, gross," and then go right back inside.
Yeah, I get that. He says, "I do not care." Cobra says a muskrat or a muskrat. Oh man, that was fun. Thank you, Clint, for giving us that bonus one.
No
Now
problem.
we have a giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway, and again, I apologize to everyone. We unfortunately had some mix-ups and some mishaps, but hopefully we could work something out because it is getting close to that time. So again, the show continues because again, that's how we do. We don't. This is not a scripted show. We do what we do, and we do the best that we can. And if you don't like it, oh well, go buy some. Go buy the. Go buy some something. Buy a ding dong or something. I don't care what you do.
Order,
But like,
order a dildo from Clint, or not from Clint, from Cobra Dad's Dick Dash.
use promo code I
Highway.
So I'm gonna go real quick to go get whatever the giveaway is. I don't know if you want to go over the maybe talk about the weekly fix, maybe acknowledge some of the people from the community. Then we maybe come up with a code or something for everybody.
I already got a code.
Oh, beautiful. So
But yes, we will
I'll be back.
We will go ahead and this week's weekly fix use hashtag AWA_weekly fix on any of your posts, your action figure photography, your artwork, your music, whatever it is you do that you get excited about. Use the code. We'll fucking show it off. And first, I want to shout out Echo Base Radio on YouTube at Echo Base Radio. Go check them out. Star Wars podcast. If you like Star Wars and you want to hear some funny guys talking about the Star Wars movies, doing some deep dives, go check them out. Subscribe, follow, show them some love. And next we got Realm of Toys. Frank, awesome guy. Go check this guy's work out. Does some amazing photography. Hell of a nice guy. He's always at the cons too. You see him at the cons, talk to him. Say hello. And also we have Catalyst Hobbies, amazing artist in the toy photography community. Go check his page out. Show him some love. Tell him we sent you. Don't ask him about what is the never mind. I was gonna say something really inappropriate.
Yeah, I know where that was going. So
Yeah, never mind. Just go show Catalyst some love.
yeah.
And being as it's Thursday, it is another No Justice Day today. Bizarro's world, and we do have some pictures to show off here. I should have had that ready. First up, we got this awesome Bizarro shot from the Unhuman, good
Nice.
friend of the show. Check him out. He was actually one of our weekly fix accounts last. Go check him out. Thank you for participating and showing off your skills with this Bizarro shot. And also today we got another one here. Ike from none other than Cobra Dad himself. Go follow Cobra Dad. Show him some love. There's more. Unfortunately, I cannot get the tag to work. Like I can't. You pull up the tag, and the only thing that shows up is Cobra Dad. Yeah, those are the this next week is the last week of the No Justice Bizarro's world, and then we are going to be doing a year anniversary for the entire month of June because it'll be a year of No Justice. I'm gonna do like a greatest hits thing. More information
Yes.
on that.
So,
That's the weekly
um,
fix. Use the weekly fix on your photography, your artwork, your
yeah,
cosplays, whatever it is you're doing. You want to just take a picture of yourself as a boy band cover. We'll call that a collab and we'll feature that too. Tag us,
yeah.
use the hashtag.
Challenge anybody who does a boy band cover and puts the Backdoor Boys on it. I'll feature you. But congratulations to all the features, everybody that's been featured, whether you did the collab or whether you're just here. Again, every week we're gonna just choose a bunch of different people who are doing amazing things, and it could be anything. So again, so we're gonna try to do a good job of just letting those people know, because there have been people that we featured that didn't know they were featured on this show. So shout outs to them. So we're gonna definitely do a better job of doing that. So now I have a choice. We have a choice from two things for tonight. So one being this Toy Biz Wolverine with a apocalypse leg, a Toy Biz apocalypse leg. It's still sealed. So this is one of the things that I'm going to be giving away. You have
And
a
that's
choice
in
here.
good shape too. It's like the plastic's not even yellow.
Yeah. No, it's a really, really good shape. I've had it for a little bit, and again, I was a big inbox collector. I've never opened things, so this is that head sculpt is pretty fucking dope.
I will say, if you open it after being in packaging for so long, just be ready for the entire room to stink when you open it from all that old plastic.
Yeah, I don't. I have. Yeah, this is like old stuff, right?
Yeah, because I got the Toy Biz Angel,
Mm-hmm.
and I opened that, it freaking reeked of old plastic. So
What
So
the
yeah.
fuck does
So
old plastic smell like exactly?
I don't know how
Danny,
to
send me
describe
that.
it.
If nobody chooses that, you send it to me. I'm gonna open it up. We'll do a live reaction.
just to smell that, just to smell it like the whole time. So this is one choice. You can have this, or you can have the DC Direct 2-pack of
Ooh, that's a
Commissioner
good
Gordon's
set.
Batman with the tech suit. This is brand new in box, never opened, never displayed. This is old. This is the Greg Pulo line. This is
Yeah.
an awesome set. On whether you could contest that you open this, is this an awesome
Yes,
set?
I have that set. That is an amazing set.
The it's really, like, again, the sculpting is really nice, and again, the articulation ain't as good as McFarlane's, as much as people want to like talk shit, but like this is like great right here. This is amazing. So you have a choice whether you want the Wolverine or you got the Batman 2-pack. All right. So
And if you
on
want a chance to win either of these awesome prizes
yes.
from Danny, all you got to do is in the chat right here, right now, tonight,
Smells like Kulo.
type this in hashtag Danny is sorry.
Danny is very sorry. Not sorry.
So,
So
you
go
know
ahead. You
the
guys have
South Park, where the South Park episode where the dude's like laying on the polar bear rug, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
yeah, right.
That's how I picture Danny apologizing.
Well, speaking of apologies, we definitely have an apology from our guests. So apologies for technical. Again, things happen. We can't always assume. I mean, it happens to us sometimes. Our audio goes, our internet just flakes, and all this stuff happens. But like, again, we'll have them on again.
It happens. Yeah. We'll be
It
here.
happens. It happens. But
We'll be here every Thursday. They can pick
every Thursday. Hey, I think you know what? I think we did, despite the technical difficulties, I think we did a good job keeping the show going, because that's where we're supposed to do. Clint,
You did your best.
Thank you. You know what? I'll take that. I know that is as close to a compliment as we're going to get from you. So thank you.
well, I will tell you, this is the most of a compliment that Cobra Dad will ever get. He will never get a compliment. So
We'll give that some time. And while we have some time for everybody that's going to type this in, let's talk about last night, shall we?
yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
great episode of Between Two Sentinels. It was awesome to be a guest and be invited on. We had a great time with Machu and Jay Shah. And I'm not ashamed to tell you guys here. I'll tell you right now, live. Your boy got fucking drunk, like drunk. Like I didn't start feeling not hungover until like 11 o'clock. I was feeling hungover as shit. Danny's got nothing to say.
I know. I no, I really don't have anything to say. No, but yeah, we had a fantastic show on yesterday, and shout out. I mentioned this during the pre-show today. Shout out to Jay Shot and Machu Toys on the Between Two Sentinels. We had such an amazing time with them. If you they have a lot, I'm telling you, their energy over there is great, and we love that they had us on and we're able we just had a fucking blast with them. So definitely go check them out. Also, for next week, we just to kind of plug for next week. Next week we're gonna have Mike Puzo. Mike Puzo works with NECA. He is responsible for doing a lot of the artwork and paint work for the Turtles, the Last Ronin Turtles, Turtle Van. So we're gonna have him on, and again, just pick his brain, get to know him, and hopefully we don't have any difficulties or anything with him as far as the show. But like we're super excited to have him on, and just again, like we do all the time when we have guests, we get to know them and get to know them as like, as people, man, and get to know how they, their journey, how they started their journey into like doing the amazing work that they do, the stuff that we buy every day. So looking forward to having Mike Puzo next week. We're supposed to have another guest coming on because this guest wants to do a giveaway tonight. So there's going to be 2 giveaways tonight. So apparently we're going to give everything away. Hey, I'm giving this computer away today. Anybody wants it?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the hat trick. I got something. I'll give something away too.
We're giving away shit today. We're just giving away a bunch of shit today.
I ain't giving away shit.
Oh man. So for everybody that's still here watching with us, yeah, just keep if you haven't put that down, make sure that you're on the fucking chat to claim your prize, whatever prize you claim. Just make sure you are here to claim that prize. If not, then we'll give you a few minutes and then we'll just move it on to the other person. So Danny's a Weekly Habit fan. Yeah, you know what? I never said I was never a Weekly Habit fan. I'm just not a Cobra Dad fan. I wish that show was run by like someone else. It's such a great show with a shitty host. Oh man.
Here, let me show this.
What do you got? Are we gonna do a second drawing with this with the same hashtag?
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
It'll be all the same hashtag. I got the Chase, the Platinum Edition. Scarecrow from the Batman animated series. So there you go. That's my contribution. Still not open. I bought it thinking I was going to do some big tiger.
There you go. So we're giving a Scarecrow. We're giving away a Wolverine or a Batman 2-pack. So first drawing will be for what I'm giving away. Second drawing will be for Unworthy. And the last drawing, if our guest comes in, because I did send him a link, you could get whatever he's giving away. So, I mean, maybe we could just do mine now, right? And then see what happens. We're just giving away shit tonight. And thank you, everybody who stuck around with us. I'm sorry again. Danny is sorry. Sorry for the miss stuff happening. So we got one of the Latin Legions in the house. Gardo, what's going on, dude? Welcome, dude. Check them out at Latin Legions every Sunday, 6 p.m. So, yeah, I guess we could.
I don't know whether or not this will exclude. I don't know if I selected exclude multiple for the same, like, or multiple people. Like, if it removes somebody with each one. I don't know. So, to answer your question, KJ Smith, I don't know. I don't know if the same person can win.
So before you start, we have 3 giveaways today. I'm giving away either thing tonight. This is going to be the first drawing. Worthy's giving away his Scarecrow tonight. Clint's not giving away shit. But we have our next guest, and he's one of the homies. Mr. Diggs Figs is in the house to bless the community and give away something tonight.
What up, Thomas?
Diggs, you're the man. We don't have to do this, but I know you're such a great generous guy, and we appreciate you jumping on with us. So we're excited. So okay, I guess we could draw mine first.
You guys aren't giving away the right stuff. Like, come on.
Oh yeah. Well, never mind my shit. Right, that's the stuff you're supposed to give away. You're right. Okay, well there you go. So my drawing will be either the Batman or the Wolverine. Unworthy's is going to be the Scarecrow, and then Diggs Figs is giving away. Who's that character from the AWOK?
That's Tiberius.
Tiberius.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
Oh, look at that.
I have one of those.
I got this from a very nice, generous friend of ours named Diggs Figs.
All right, so I guess we could start the drawing. For everybody's watching, hey, don't miss out. So let's start the first one. You have a choice between Wolverine, Toy Biz Wolverine, or the 2-pack of Batman, Commissioner Gordon Batman from Greg Capullo.
All right.
Let's see. Good luck. Make sure you're on the chat to claim your prize. KJ Smith. KJ Smith, what would you like? KJ Smith, you have a few minutes to answer and claim your prize. And you tell me, which one do you want? Do you want Wolverine or do you want the Batman? What would you like? Congratulations to KJ Smith. See what happens when you're like humble and he wants Batman, so he's shaking the Batman. I'm gonna be all right. Send me your info after the show, and I will be shipping this out to you tomorrow after work, about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'll be sending.
And he's gonna send me the Wolverine so we can do a live snip.
So congratulations again, brand new inbox. I've never opened this, and I hope you enjoy it, man. It's a good piece. I almost gave away a hot toy today.
What?
I almost gave one away, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Big bucks over here, dude.
Which one?
Next, this is for the Scarecrow.
Okay.
Hey,
Latin Legions wins the Scarecrow tonight. Congratulations.
What hot toy was it?
It was the Arkham Knight. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. It's not the Arkham Knight. Batman.
I will fucking drive right to Connecticut right now and punch you right in your damn nose.
You won't do a guy. You're gonna waste gas. You're gonna get power bombed the minute you get here. I was like debating whether I should give away the. I have a Black Panther from like the Black Panther movie. Like I was debating giving that away, but I was like, no, I can't give this one away. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go crazy now. But Batman is good. It's a good piece. So congratulations, Edgardo de Jesus.
Yes, hit me up, send me a message on Instagram with your info, and I will get this sent out to you tomorrow. And the main attraction,
the AWOK.
The AWOK Tiberius figure. Good luck.
Mr.
See who it is.
See who wins this. Oh, we can't have repeats. So if you win again, you can't take that. It's got to pass on to the next person.
Fico
Sands!
Hey!
Fico, you are the winner of the AWOK. What's this, Tiberius? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Tiberius.
Tiberius figure. Congratulations. And Diggs, I'll let you say your piece. You got to claim it, Fico.
Hit me on Instagram. I'll ship it out.
Yes, hit him up. Vico, you got a few minutes. Okay, he says, what the fuck? Let's go.
He says, let's go.
All right. He claimed it. All right. So congratulations to all the winners. Hey, listen, this was nice. We gave away shit. Good. I'm glad you guys are happy. I'm sorry. Look, we made up for, our mishaps, but fuck it. It worked out. So any other plugs for tonight, fellas? Like anybody got Diggs? You got any plugs, man?
Well, I didn't have time, but so I'll have to wait till next Thursday. I'll post my Bizarro shot.
Cobra Dad says, hold on. He says, fuck
How
the
do
show. Give us the win. Cobra Dad,
everybody from Hoodcast but him is one of these.
We gotta. Well, listen. If you treat me as treat me as good as you did Diggs Figs, I'll think about giving you something. Congratulations to everybody. One again. Quick plugs. Next week, Mike Puzo will be on. We're going to be talking to him, talking about his work on NECA, on the NECA figures. Other than that, I think we've plugged a lot of things, man. Go check out Jason and Sperotoys. Again, they have, despite anything, their figures are fucking amazing. I've loved every single photo that I've seen people take of those toys. From what I hear, like reviews and people just talking, and even looking at seeing them in person, like
yeah, they're awesome. You know what? I know they didn't come on, but let me open this one back up real quick.
Yeah.
Throw this fucker off.
And they've featured Diggs Figs on their Instagram shop page.
Yes.
Nice.
And yeah,
like as
They
one
sure
of the
enough did.
pictures, one of the pictures for Pale.
yes.
My shop.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
they are.
super awesome.
They're awesome to the community.
Yeah.
If you same on their Instagram shop, they're for Blight, one of my pictures.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. But yeah, they're fucking awesome. Their articulation. I remember when we had them on Toy Talk when they first started their Kickstarter for them, and like they were showing us like the prototypes for them. And like there wasn't much, and like some of the limbs were like, I mean, again, they're prototypes, so some of the arms were moving kind of funky, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, it's weird, but like to see them come out and finally be out, they're already like on wave 4, and like they had a successful Kickstarter, 2 of them, right? Like a couple, like 2, 3 or 4. What was it? A couple of them already, right?
I think 2. I think has all 3 waves been Kickstarter? I don't think all 3.
I mean, I don't think so, because I know they have like different ones coming out.
I think the first and second were on the thing.
Yeah.
But I got into it late, but I have
KJ, yes, to answer your question, I do not own any. Not to say that I have, and not to say that I don't like them. I'm just very particular what I cherry pick. I like to stick to one line. They are amazing. It is tempting. Anytime I go to Chubsy's and I see them, I do want to buy some, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to take one photo and I'm going to end up here on Thursday giving it away to one of you guys. That's just what it is. Honestly, and nothing against them because their figures are fucking amazing. I love that they do comics, and they're a great company that, you know, they give out great things. I've heard a lot of great things. They were highly recommended by our tribal chief, Mr. Chubsy Wubsy. So,
and there's the comic books that go along with these figures, like the story. The comic books are fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So you could definitely do a lot of like awesome shots, especially now with the Planet of the Apes movie, like all that stuff. KJ says, I know you aren't bloody disgusting enough for you. You know what? It's not even that. Honestly, what I love the most about them, and I wish our guest was able to come on, but one of the things that I love so much about them, that they remind me of Bloody Roar. Remember the video game Bloody Roar? They remind me so much of that. Bloody Roar, and anytime I seen them, that's what I think of. So like they're fucking amazing. So
dude, my buddies thinks that Puree company is doing Bloody Roar with all those like
listen,
Veteran Williams and all those. He's like, those are just taken from that video game.
Well, let me tell you, I hope if they make those, I hope they make a Primal Rage line. Somebody needs to fucking make Primal Rage. I need a Blizzard. I need a Diablo. I need a Vertical figure. I need all those fucking kaijus. Other than that, man, I mean, if anybody has anything else, anybody have a quote for tonight? Clint, you got something?
I got a quote.
Let's hear your quote.
In the wait, are we? Is that your way of saying we're done? By moving on to the quote? Are you saying that
No. I mean, whatever you got to say. Speaking of comments, check out the weekly. Yes, check out the Weekly Habit. Shameless plug. Check out the Weekly Habit. Speaking of comics, check out the Weekly Habit episodes every Wednesday. Yeah, check them out. They have an awesome, like they talk comics. A lot of shows on lives or stuff are not doing that. So some shows are, but like I like watching them because Cobra Dad has a lot of knowledge of comics. I just wish he was more pleasing to the eye to actually watch. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, check the Weekly Habit every Wednesday.
And as far as the quote is concerned,
yes.
To quote Cobra Dan, I quay.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
good night, beautiful.
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Click that notification bell
for more content.